Welcome back to the C programming lecture series, and in this lecture we are going to discuss if statement in detail. In last tutorial we have seen what is if statement and how it is used, how we can use the conditions with the if statement. We were using this condition and this condition. Now we are going to use and. It is usually written as double and we are going to use or. It is also written as double or. We are going to see how and how or statement is used with if statement. Suppose in a condition I want to check, suppose this is my condition, I want to check two conditions. I want to check if both conditions are true, suppose condition 1, condition 2 and condition 2. If both conditions are true, then I have to execute the code that is mentioned in this block. If out of them one is false, it should not move into this block. So I have to use and. So I have to use in that case and statement here. It checks that whether this condition and also this condition is true. If both conditions are true, my program will be executing these lines of code that is to be written in the block. Otherwise, it will not execute these lines. It will go out of the block. It will only execute this block if both of these conditions are true. And if I want that only one condition it should check, so I can use or statement. If condition 1 or condition 2. If I want to execute this block of lines, my program goes through this. It checks the condition, but in the condition, if out of them only one condition is true, it will execute this block of statement. If out of these both are false, both conditions are not true, then it will not enter into this block. But if only one is true and other is false, it will still enter into this block because I have used the or statement. Or means out of two, if one is correct, then it will enter into this block. It is not only two conditions. I can use three conditions. Similarly, in and statement, I can use three conditions. Okay, I can use condition 1, condition 2, condition 3. I can use n number of conditions. In case of and, if I am using n number of conditions, all n number of conditions should be true. But in case of or, if I am using n conditions, n number of conditions, out of n, at least one condition should be true to move into this block of code. Now I am going to explain this concept with the help of program. So I will write a program. Suppose this is my program, and what I have written here, I have written here age, gender as character. So you can give only one character at a time in this gender. You cannot write any name. You can write M or F or any one character in this gender because I have mentioned it as char. Char means one character it can take. Similarly, int can take any integer value. Age may be an integer value. Gender can be M or F. M for male. Here I have written M for male and F for female. We are scanning the age. The user gives. We are giving a message to the user, enter your age, and the user gives his age, and age is scanned in this variable. And similarly, we are giving the message, enter M for male and F for female, and the gender is scanned. The user enters M or F here. So either M or F. If user enters M or if user enters F, whether F or M get saved in this gender. Okay. Then I am using if statement here. I have written here. I have written here if age is greater than or equal to 18. Okay, printf you are eligible. But I will also write here and if both conditions should be true, then it will enter into the eligible case. If out of them only one condition is true, it will not enter into the eligible case. So I will check age and I will check also gender. And if gender is equal to, because here I am using double is equal to because I am comparing two things, and I will write. Remember, this is to be written in the single quotes because this is a character. And if gender is equal to male M. So on two cases it is eligible, else it is not eligible. So I will run this program and I will show you how AND statement is used here. Remember, I have to use space here. Here I am using space because I am scanning character this time. Now I will run the program. It prompts me to write the age. First I will write here 18 or 20, or I will write age as true, because here is 8. If age is greater than or equal to 18, then this is the true condition for age. I am writing here 18 and enter M for male and F for female. Suppose I will write F. What it will give? It will not enter into this if statement. It will not enter into this if statement, and it gets out of this statement. So I will add here one more line. I will write here printf. I'm out of I'm out of if block. So again I will run it. Suppose I will give age as 18 or 20. Now enter M for suppose I will give female F. Then it is showing me I am out of block. It means that I have not entered into the if block. I have not entered into this block where it is written that you are eligible. But it is not showing me you are eligible. It is directly going to this. My control is directly. My control doesn't enter into this. My control directly gets out of block and reaches here. It is not entering in this block. It is not showing me you are eligible. It is showing me I am out of block. Why? Because I have used AND statement. Both of these conditions should be true. Both of these conditions should be true. Suppose I am using here marks also. Int marks. Okay. Int marks. Suppose I don't want to scan. I can enter the value here also. Suppose marks is equal to 80. Okay. Now I am also giving another condition here. Double and marks is greater than or equal to 75. Okay. Now I have to check three conditions. If all these three conditions are true, then you are going to be eligible. So I will run it, and now I will give age as 25, gender as male. This time I have given male, so it should run. But I will my marks are 80. Yes, I am eligible. Why I am eligible? Because my marks are 80 at the top. If my marks are 60, but I am checking whether my marks are greater than or equal to 75. Okay, I'm checking my marks should be greater than, but my marks are only 60. So now I will give age as 20, but marks are less than 75. So this condition is false. This time only this condition is false. These were true. But if I give all these conditions, it is showing me it is entering. Then at that time it is entering into this block. Now, if I am using OR statement here, or here I also use OR. If I will run this program, suppose I will write age as 20. Suppose I will write female. This time, two conditions will become false. First condition, my female, this gender will become false because I am eligible for male only. And second condition, marks is only 60. This will also become false. So, but still, I will enter into the block because I have used the OR statement. I have used OR in this condition. I will enter. It is showing me you are eligible. So I am entering into this block. Then after that, executing this line, program is moving step by step, line by line. So after this line, after execution of this line, my program also writes this. I am out of block. So it writes both of these lines. You are eligible. First it writes you are eligible. Then it writes I am out of block. Both of these lines get printed because first line gets printed because out of these statements, at least one condition should be true. My two conditions are false. It is female, and my marks are also 60, but mark should be greater than or equal to 75. Two conditions are false. Gender and marks are false, but age is true. But age is true. At least one condition should be true. You can have both age as well as gender, as well as marks. You can have all of these true, or you can have still two items true, or you can have only one item true. Okay, so at least one item should be true. In my case, there is only one item true, so it gets into the block and it writes you are eligible. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe my channel Indus Technology.